Welcome to Crawl or No Crawl. This is Carolyn Holzman. Today is February 13th. It is day number 528 of the Indexation Research Project, and tomorrow marks the one-year anniversary of when I started testing with the Google Google Indexing API. It's late in the day. I'm a morning person. Anyway, got lots to cover, and I just got to tell you, I think this might be the most auspicious time of the year to work on indexation. You're looking at the Google Search Status Dashboard. Pretty much, if it were a piece of paper, I'd curl it up and throw it away. All right, so now this is, let's go over here. And this is where everything gets logged, all the data in terms of things. Now, we did have a Search Console coverage, or it used to be coverage. It's now the page report update. It happened on the evening of the 11th. It's updated till the 10th. And what's interesting is we have confirmed a recent pass through the first general crawl for the test page from Friday. And so I saw that yesterday on Sunday. And but there's no JavaScript. It was just the simple crawl and not a rendering crawl. Hopefully we'll see something soon. As SEOs, because this is where we are in search, we really need to accept that we must know and understand that content goes through two passes, a simple HTML pull and a rendering pass, a second one, to unlock all the JavaScript and convert our content, no matter what generated it, into what they call protocol buffers, which means Google converts everything into HTML, and with these pages, these documents, these sort of permanent records of our page content, Google can process it quickly. They want to do everything faster and faster and faster. When they do it faster, it takes less resources because they've got a lot of ground to cover. So why should we keep testing indexation? Well, I continue to test to demonstrate Google as a machine, minus any technical issues to get crawled. An index has nothing to do with the quality of your content. To be served is the issue, and assuming that your topical target is whatever that is, you may not have paid the price of admission to get into that group of search results. But that's probably a result of filtering or Google being slow about rescoring an entire set of SERPs. It is not an indication of the quality necessarily of your content just to get it crawled. Now, let's look at this. This is for the primary desktop crawler test site. Now, what it means, according to what I can find so far, is that when you say primary desktop crawler designation, it means that the content within your Search Console itself is compiled from the desktop data, from the desktop crawlers. Now, for the most part, this test site and other similarly designated sites display the same behavior. And what happens is you publish, you see that your page is indexed, but you cannot find it. So I want to show you here that as of basically for simple indexing, we saw it. I have to update that to the 12th. The last time JavaScript rendered something on this test site was January 13th, and this morning definitely got to see the mobile rendering bots. Now, let's see, if we go down here, you see for the primary crawler, now you may say like, oh, this site's in real trouble. This site hasn't had any new content published on it, so the fact that it's kind of lingering out there just gives you an idea that obviously when you publish and you request in such a way, they will come. Now, I want to mention when you're in Search Console and you see pages where it says that they're crawled but they're not indexed, Google is not going to come back and validate those pages. You actually have to do that yourself. Now, the way you do that is you go down and you'll see where it says, crawled but not indexed, or discovered but not crawled, is that you want to put that back through. Now, the thing that messes everybody up is it says validate your fixes. When Google says the problem with your content is Google systems, that is not you. So don't let the word fix, like you've got to do something before you can resubmit. Go ahead and do this. Now, I will tell you something. I did that recently, and I got a notification through Search Console. When you do that, there's a blue button in there that says, if you want to see, you click on it, and it will take you to the section that, like if it was that group of crawled but not indexed, and you'll see that once it passes validation, there are 0 URLs in there. When you click from the blue button, it will take you to a section in Search Console, your Search Console, where it will tell you there are no URLs in that bucket. Interestingly enough, and this happened to me, okay, so I did that, I saw that, and then I went back to my regularly scheduled Search Console, and I clicked on that same bucket, but from the front end. And when I did that, I saw the list of URLs that I had submitted to be revalidated. So it was not an empty URL, empty of all URLs like it had when I clicked on the blue button. So here's what happened in my brain is I thought, what is this? Does this mean that Google also has a supplemental copy of our Search Console data? And then they push it out to our versions of the Search Console. Maybe, I don't know, but it's like, why did I basically go to the same place in Search Console and see 2 different things if that wasn't possible? So anyway, it might explain it, that there are 2. Now, let's go a little bit further. Basically, everything that you see here, you're not going to really see this talked about very much because whatever is happening under the radar. And I will tell you that I started doing something different on February 10th, and I've done it again for today's test content. So if this becomes a new workaround, I'll be sure to share it with you. And the way you'll see it is that I'm going to start reporting on more of the index content being findable by at least the simple keyword. All right, have a great rest of your day and evening, and I'll be back tomorrow. Bye.